Well, good evening. Ethan back for another beer review, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing Tropical Beer Hug. This is a double dry hopped IPA at 9.9% alcohol, so a big beer. This is a big IPA, the biggest I've ever had. In fact, it's out of Goose Island Beer Company in Illinois. Goose Island, they got the goose on the logo. I can't remember or recall if I've ever had any Goose Island beers. I've heard the name mentioned in other reviews, but I don't think from memory if I've had any from them or not. Anyway, it's 45 IBUs. 45 IBUs. So with 9.9% alcohol by volume, 45 IBUs is on the lower end. Double dry hopped, so they use a lot of hops with this. 19.2 ounce can, so that's a pint plus 3.2, so it's kind of a weird ounceage there. It's got a interesting kind of can art, kind of leaves more to be desired. Kind of goofy, kind of stupid, honestly. It's just like a bear with a bear made out of hops with sunglasses on. I guess it's like a, well, actually, it's called Beer Hug. It's supposed to be like a play on words of, like bear hug with the bear, but it's actually Beer Hug I'm seeing right now. So that's my bad, my mistake. Beer Hug, tropical, double dry hopped, double IPA. Say that 5 times, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get into this one, get a pour on it. Okay. All right, so it's dripping a little bit from the can. Try to keep it from dripping as much as I can. Okay, I think we're good. Didn't drip much. Let's look at you got about a 2-finger head. A little bit less on the head with this one because, again, it is higher in alcohol, so it will be less head. Like the Chance IPA I just reviewed, more head, right? Because it's a lot less alcohol. This one, generally beers with more alcohol will have less head. The appearance is light golden, not too hazy, not as hazy as you might think for an IPA. Light golden straw kind of appearance. Let's get an aroma. Sort of an intense fruity note. Maybe you get a little malt, maybe like a breadiness. It doesn't have like a typical New England style IPA aroma. There's something a little different, like a sweetness. Could be from the higher alcohol. Interesting aroma though. Very interesting. Kind of sweet and bready as opposed to hoppy and fruity like most IPAs, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and try this one. Okay, so it kind of has that richness on the mouth, on the taste. Medium mouthfeel, I would say, by the way. But it kind of has that richness on the taste that kind of implies the higher alcohol. It's got kind of a little warming sensation going down. It's kind of robust, not hoppy though. Again, 45 IBUs with almost 10% alcohol. That's low IBU for that high of an alcohol content. Usually when you get that high of an ABV, your IBU will be 60, 70, in that range. On the taste, I'm getting more sort of a biscuity, bready malt as opposed to a typical hop zing, so to speak, from an IPA. You do get a little hoppiness, a little bitterness, but it's minimal. It's kind of warming, it's kind of a thick mouthfeel, but kind of medium bodied, not heavy, not too sweet either. Just a pretty good beer, actually. Kind of tastes more like a Tripel, like a Belgian style triple or Tripel. Kind of tastes more in that kind of area than an IPA, to me at least. Just kind of reminds me of that a little bit. the higher alcohol kind of makes it feel less like a IPA, a traditional IPA, and more like a Belgian style double tripel or something. It is an Imperial IPA. I don't know. I mean, people, leave a comment if you know, but is there a difference between Imperial and double IPA? Or is that just two terms for the same thing? Because I would guess that that's the same thing, double and Imperial IPA. I don't know. I've seen both. Is that the same thing or is that something different? From what I can gather, that's just higher alcohol. Both those mean the same thing. I don't know. I could be wrong, but leave a comment if you know the difference. I don't actually. Nice beer. I wouldn't drink this at the beach or kayaking or chilling out barbecuing. It's a little high alcohol for that. And this 19-ounce can, it might put you out of commission. You want to drink something a little more sessionable in the heat during the day. This is a good beer at night, like it is now. Sort of an evening finisher, so to speak. Later in the day, towards bedtime, this is something you might want to drink. I would not drink this at the barbecue. I would not drink this during the day. Too high alcohol. It just put you to sleep. Wouldn't do it. Great for an evening topper though. Like now, 9 o'clock, 9:30. I like it. It's it's got a lot of heft to it, and it's not just a hot bomb and bitterness. It's got a nice warming biscuity maltiness with a little bit of bitterness too. I'd give this a 93. I like it quite a lot. Again, that weird can art, it's kind of goofy, kind of stupid, but pretty good beer out of Goose Island. I think this is one of the first I've ever had from them. So I saw it was 9.9% double dry hopped IPA for the single, no less, and it was like $2.39 or something for the single. So pretty good deal. So I had to get it when I saw that, right? And it's fresh too. The best buy is September 18 of 21. So still got almost 3 months left of freshness. Here we are on almost July 4th. So pretty fresh. I can't complain. We get a lot of beers around here that are not fresh. They're out of date. They don't rotate them, or they just come from somewhere and it takes them a long time. So they get here and they're out of date. I don't know, but hey, can't complain. This one's still in date. Pretty good. 90. Did I say 3 or 2? I forgot what I said. We'll go 93. I think I said 93. 93 out of 100, regardless for this one. A solid A for the beer hug, not bear hug. Don't make the mistake I did. 93 out of 100 for the beer hug double dry hopped double IPA out of Goose Island Brewing Company. Cheers and thank you for watching.